Morning. It is the next day, doing a 2-day wedding. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a beautiful day, but it is gonna be a long day because my feet are aching. Never to fear. I have makeup in that van, guys, but it was bright and early and time to get things shaken. So first things first, I gotta deload everything from the first wedding, which they actually had quite a bit of rentals, which is why I was running from the very beginning to the very end of my time frame of setting up. And then I had to reload the rentals for the new wedding that I'm headed out to right now. First things first is setting up the golden arch for the outdoor area. This wedding was relatively small. It was less than 50 people. Therefore, my setup was clearly much easier than most. It was just a simple arch with putting out some chairs. And then I also had already had the time to set up the tables inside previously this week. So my setup was literally just getting the outdoor part prepared and then being inside to help with anything that they needed while they were getting ready. This venue is very pretty and very special because it was the very last wedding that they were going to be hosting at their venue. But earlier on this week, I was able to have access to it to set up the tables and get everything prepped, and they were going to have some friends do some centerpieces later on when they returned. Here's some of the looks behind their setup. So since the walk is pretty far away and they really didn't want to have the boys see the bride before she walked down the aisle, I was prepping the van with some handy dandy blackout trash bags so that I could drive the bride up and she wouldn't be so hot. It was pretty hot this day. But she had made a surprise, and I just made a quick announcement for the guests to go outside because it was too hot and we did not want people to be very hot outside waiting for it to start. So we waited 5 minutes prior to have everybody go outside. And here we go. Let's skip to the good part, and they are walking down the aisle together. Very successful walking in transition from the venue to outside, and here is directly after. This couple is incredibly sweet and they've gone through a lot in their life, so it was a really great moment for them to be able to celebrate and have pictures afterwards during cocktail hour to really get into the moment and celebrate together before they go into their grand entrance, which is here. Your grand entrance can be fun, it can be goofy, or you can just walk in, and sometimes not even the bridal party has to be announced in. Every grand entrance is different dependent on your wishes and your dream and how you've envisioned it. But this group was very excited for their friends, so everybody made it a point to have fun and make a fun entrance. Per usual, we usually begin eating after the grand entrance, and then we have toasts brought to you by the best man and the maid of honor. After we do toasts, we go into some of the cake cutting and get the pictures and open up the dessert before we go into the dances. Small weddings are also so fun to work, and it's great to have a coordinator because you can have fun and not have to worry about the little things. So if you're planning on having a smaller wedding, call us. We're still more than happy to help out and make sure it's the best day ever.